Good morning, team, and welcome to Hero's Path, the place that helps you become smarter, stronger, and faster. Go visit the website, check it out. Great content. There's an app too. Enter your notes, gain insight. And today we're going to be building out a flow, an agentic flow on a platform called Langflow, which is used by over 1 million developers. And this makes it easy for you to build out agents without having to code. So let's look at the output of this agent first. So this agent essentially creates a set of potential topics that I can write about for Hero's Path. And it does that by visiting the website. So we have the power of focus, how concentration drives achievement, the art of forgiveness, letting go of the past and embrace your heroic journey. Number 12, building systems that support your heroic journey, tools and techniques for success. So these are some great blog posts. I'll consider them to add to the website, to add to the infinite book that I'm building. And so at an essential level, we take the URL, and there are many components here in Langflow, right? So we have output components, we have agents, different models we can use, different data we can pull from, different processing flows, different logical conditions we can set up, right? All these things are very important for us to build out agents that are effective. And we start with URL, and you can build out, like copy this exact workflow just by searching up the components. This is a free Mac app that you can download, so you'll have no problems there. And so you start with your URL, and your URL is whatever you want it to be. I put in heroespath.tech, and then it uses a parser to extract the text. This is just a technical term for extracting text from a web link. And then we have some instructions that we added. So use the references above to create ideas. Your goal is to create a set of potential topics that I can write about for Hero's Path. I'm the owner. These are combined into a prompt. And you see these components are combined into a flow. So these are both going into this flow. So the references, that's the contents of Hero's Path. And then the instructions to write about are in here. And then that prompt goes into an AI model. We're using IBM's WatsonX.ai, Granite 4 Small. And after that, we get an output. And that's essentially what's happening. We're combining these components in a flow to generate what we want. And you can also just look at the system message that we can edit, which is a little bit redundant. It's creating a set of topics to write about for Hero's Path to boost SEO. And we kind of already said that, but that's okay. And we get an output. That is what we saw here in the playground. And we can run the flow again, and we'll see that we get a pretty similar answer. But this is an effective way to combine components together to build out agentic workflows. And building out agentic workflows is important because we can build out agents that intelligently use tools to create outcomes. And we can start to get very creative as we make calls to different APIs and calls to different data sets and use different models. And we have an LLM router that can route between LLMs depending on the input. And we can add data from an application by making an API request or querying a SQL database or running a web search. We can add embeddings from content that we have locally or very large embeddings from our enterprise workflows. So there's so many things we can do and so many different flows we can build. Like this video, subscribe, and I hope it helps. And if you want to see more on Langflow, let's do it, and we'll build out some more complex, cooler agents. So till next time.